Okay, are we live? I'm not seeing the mic popping on the OBS. Seems like a problem. Let's close this. Can anybody hear me? Can you hear me, chat? I also don't have any background music going on. I probably should fix that. Give me a second here. Coding overload. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, I'm just going to reset my PC, so I'll be back in. Okay, I think my audio might be up. I don't necessarily know if the visual... Okay, yeah, visual's back now, I think. Alright, so here we are, another stream. Kind of waiting for later in the week for me to nail down a specific day on which we'll do the finale. As I've said before, it is likely going to be the 26th. We'll have to see. Alright. So, we're just gonna do some daily races while people come in. Hope everybody is doing well today. Who had the day off? From what I've seen, people who say Columbus Day still went to work. People who say Indigenous Peoples Day gave out and took holidays. So I know which one I'm voting for, if that's how it works. Awful mood. Let's still see how she does. I'm really not feeling this music, actually. Let's do this one. Whoa, a little loud. Okay. What's Got Caesar's here. What is it? Okay. So this is just one of our daily races for coins. This Morozinski has been pretty consistent. Yeah, nice early lead there. Oh, whoa! That silent Suzuka though came roaring through. Absolutely sees that inside track. Still feel like the music's too loud. There we go. There we go. Those maestros be swinging. And into the acceleration boost. Yeah, so like, even with awful mood, I think she's got this pretty clearly. Grit the teeth. Come on. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Very nicely done. Okay. We're creeping closer with Daiwa Scarlet to getting her outfit unlocked. Harurara still so far away. Not gonna be happening anytime soon. Okay, let's go to the club. Donate some shoes to keep that club economy moving. And then we're gonna do the Cancer Cup, which I have yet to win a single race in. I still have a couple of entries left though. Oh wow, nobody's here in the club. Yeah, I guess I'll ask for Something get something going here, people. Okay. Oh no, did we lose the feed? Gonna refresh. Come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Okay. I don't think we're gonna do this. Oh, jeez, who's trying to contact me right now? I'm sorry. It's like they wait for me to stream. Oh, no. Okay. We could level up Super Creek, but I think I just want to keep holding on to when I could do this. Right, like goodness, it's gonna take 22. We gotta beat the Kika Show 11 more times before I'll be able to get her to max level 5. But like, built-in Professor of Curvature, pretty freaking good. Okay. I feel like I've had Super Creek here up here for a while. Let's switch it out. Let's go Ticks and style. We do the with the guts. There, confirm. Alright. Further the thumbs up. The Neofawns. Okay, so we're gonna get into Cancer Cup here. Although, actually, wait, yeah, let me do these dailies. Still wait for people to come in. We'll just view the results on this. Pretty easy. Okay. That was one of my favorite comics with the tea and the flask. Okay, Cancer Cup, here we go. So I think that we've already registered. So this is who I've been running with, and this crew has literally not won a single race. So I'm gonna leave Mihono Bourbon because she is my. I'm always gonna have whatever my top rating was. You know, gotta show my ace. I was feeling good about Taiki Shuttle because she had the S on the mile, but I think we might need to bring in Rudolph or perhaps a Motozinski. Where's our nearest? Oh, that's right. She has a mile. Like, you could build her for the mile, but it's kind of weird. Yeah, so it's not going to be real. So I think we need to get Merozinski into this. And again, El Condor Pasa, just not getting it done at all. We have a double S Taiki Shuttle here. I think this is the first one I used. Might as well use her then. Try to just get something. Or is that still her? No, yeah, this is it. This is it. Okay, so we're gonna try this crew instead and see how it goes. We'll look at the breakdown of each of them right now. Wait, no, not that. All right, here we go. Jump, 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 jump. Cinderella, dressed in yellow, went upstairs and talked to her fella. Made a mistake. He was okay. All right. Okay, so this is our ace. In terms of speed in the hundreds, she is 9673 and almost 600 on wit. Couldn't quite get there, but these big three obviously is really nice. Yeah, look at it that way. Wish we had the S speed. She's got her go fast. She's got the Marazinski acceleration, the Blue Rose closer from Right Shower. Pretty potent combo. That early lead, I kind of am regretful of. I feel like every time I take early lead, it's because I've gotten too cocky. Like, they're going to jump out every time. I've really got to stop doing that, I think. Only one recovery, yeah. It shows how, like, even my best bourbon has some issues. Oh, no, there they are. Quarter recovery straight away. Ah, was this the one we had the winning chakra on? That's probably why she's so good. I've done so many runs with her now. Still have not gotten an ace, but I did actually get a 3-star stamina bourbon today, which was really cool. So she wasn't an ace, but still really great. Okay, Bakushin, no, you know this is somebody else's than who I'm bringing. Okay, yeah, so we got our Meduzinski here. 85735, kind of an overall. Geez, that power is so big relative to speed. Not ideal, but I guess it gets the job done. But she's going to fluster and hesitate the pace chaser, so hopefully this is going to create some good gap between Bourbon and the rest of everybody else. I think I have her front running too, so I guess the idea would be like these two are running neck and neck. But then Taiki Shuttle here. Secret Speed Demon, she's good with the bad mood. I hate the mood thing. The mood thing, it should not be allowed in PvP. They just need to get rid of this. Alright, so yeah, we've got the double S. Stamina really kind of leaves something to be desired. Gotta work, yeah, but it'll work out. Oh, Twinkle Monthly Special Issue, what is this? Oh, the interview. Who will the three goddesses smile upon? Fate hangs at the balance. What's this? Okay. Sometimes I go Bakushin to wait. How do you spend your time when you aren't racing or training? Sometimes I go to Bakushin with cafes with friends. Bakushin. It seems she has yet to enjoy a win. Still, she's skilled enough to be called Derby Uma Musume. We can only hope for a dramatic turnabout. Not so legendary sounding, huh? And then the Taiki Shuttle here from Cece or Ceci. Health tips. Never skip breakfast. I had a whole pound of steak this morning. Out of the past 5 races, she hasn't won any. Oh, jeez. Has being in a new environment affected you at all? The roads here are like a maze. I get lost sometimes. Jeez. Oh, boy. So yeah, not great. Yeah, some of these have fresh legs, but we're definitely in the losers bracket. So if we ourselves lose, it's going to be extra embarrassing. But we'll give it a try. Alright, here we go. And they're off! Okay, focus on Marzinski. Quick acceleration, yes. Alright, cool. We negged some pacers early. That Bakushin is indeed Bakushining. And there's another Bakushin, so they double Bakushin on the mile. Speedsters coming through. My Taiki Shuttle's getting a lot of her skills popping off, even in the back. That's really good. I don't know what that... I'm a little actually scared of that Ogiri cap that's way in the back. Like, is that an end runner version of her? Is that like, we probably don't have any end runners. I guess she's maybe the furthest back late surger. Alright. Come on. Man, my bourbon is really not performing well. Oh. Yeah, no, they're pulling away. I think the speed is just not there. This air groove is on a tear. Oh, some ulting might be too little too late though. I don't think so. Maybe enough to secure second place, but that air groove, nothing was stopping it. Oh, jeez. A blur going by. Not good. Not good. Not even top 3. Ouch. All right. 4-1. That's gonna be final record, I guess. Oh yeah, the dance. We know we need to get some. I know what we need. I was remembering some certain music from when we did a. Hey, Caesar! No, not there. Okay, I'm going to use this. I think this isn't copyrighted. Okay. Let's try this again. And if it's been another couple minutes and that ain't happening, then yeah, I'll just let go. A couple more days till 15. Sorry, I got really quiet because I was studious of them. This Bakushin is on a tear. Oh, again, Bourbon's in a really bad position. She's on the inside track, but surrounded. Doesn't really feel efficient the way she's coming in. Gosh, it feels like they're all a little bit blocking each other, and this gold ship is just going off now. Oh, man. There are some mean... Like, when I see a gold ship, it's like a T-Rex is on the field, you know? There's so many gold ships out there that have been trained crazy strong, preparing for one cup or another. Plus, like, just think of the mind of a person who mains gold ship. Like, gold ship is... That's their girl. That's their one they spend the goddess statues on to get 5 stars. Okay, one more race. Okay, here we go. We really gotta not shame ourselves. And there's a gold ship. Oh, I think there's 2. No, that's a Geary cap. Oh, the gray lady's showing out here. Oh, there's a nature here. It's gonna be nasty nature. Got a Condor Pasa, full 3-star version. Okay. Woo! Taiki Shuttle moving up real strong against that Ogiri cap and fading away. But Bourbon is trying to keep neck and neck with Seeing Sky behind the front runner. Some good acceleration from Ozinski. Can it carry her through the gap? Maybe. We're 3 of the top 5 now. Oh, nope, because the Ogiri cap and the... Oh, geez, all the gray ladies are coming in. This El Condor Pasa, nice nature, though. They haven't done a dang thing. Uh, hello, Jacob. Right before this race ended, and I'd log off because I thought, okay, nobody's out here tonight. That's fine. They're enjoying the holiday. Wow, that Bakushin left no doubt. Woo, that was a whooping. That was a whooping. Once again, not even top 3. Couldn't even place. Team's just bad. I think this is the sacrifice I made though. When I decided I was gonna wait for to be able to roll Kitsan and Valentine Bourbon eventually. Remembering Portuguese explorers today. Yep, the era of exploration. Quite an era. Have I ever told you guys that I actually have a little Aztec calendar thing? It's basically like a carving of a Aztec calendar, but it's really small. I guess it was done. It probably, I mean, like these days, you know, there's a machine somewhere, like you can like draw it up in the computer, right, and direct like a laser, so it's done perfectly every time. And that's neat because you can get these hyper small details. So yeah, I've got a carving of an Aztec calendar, and it's like the size of my thumb. It's not very, but like the whole thing's there. It's that micro. It kind of reminds me of once I was in a art museum at a big city, and they were having an exhibit. It was like this Russian artist who they would take like not necessarily precious metals, but like think like quartz and stuff like that, those kind of crystals, and he would like carve them, send them down, and make these like super refined little figurines that are like an inch or 2 tall, right? Circle of the Sun, yeah. Emperor Cuauhtemoc on the other side. It was well, I guess I could say it. It's not like, you know, it's not like it's dangerous to say it, but it is it's an ounce of silver that's carved to look that way. And lately I've been like reflecting on. Come on! Grit the teeth! Yes! All 3 in the front! Leading the way! Get out of here! No silence! No Daiwa! Watch out for Ogiri Cap! Come on, play a little defense, Brzezinski. Yes! Bust out! Does this one have the view from the front? Will be mine? I don't think so, but like, honestly, I'm kind of not big on that. Oh, Victoria por la plancha! Come on, thunderously! 1, 2, 3, across the finish line. Oh, we got this Ogiri Cap streaking up ahead, but I don't think the acceleration is there. Taipei Shuttle couldn't quite hold it. Bourbon gonna edge it out against Silence Suzuka. Woo! It's an anti-werewolf calendar. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. So like I've been thinking a lot about this because like the reason I have silver is it's just in the family. Got a lot of people who are silver bugs who just like silver. I like silver a lot more than I like gold for a lot of reasons. Which is that silver is an actually kind of practical material. You can do things with it. It has like practical applicability in your everyday life besides being shiny. But it's another example of right now, everybody who's in America, who has any firing neurons in their brain, knows we're in the middle of an AI bubble in the stock market. And over this weekend, the stock market was shook it again. Didn't mean nothing. It woke it, you know. Green line go up this morning, right? And red line go down on Fridays because people are cashing out because they want to go waste it. Remember what rapper said it? What's more important than throwing away money at a strip club? Credit. Anybody tell me? Anybody tell me who said that? But it's all just greed. I'm getting big Roaring 20s flavors right now kind of in American society. Like I mean, I wasn't around in the Roaring Twenties, as far as you know. So I don't. I only have the historical record, but it really feels like It's like people are dancing like the party's never going to stop. It's just a land rush. There's a lot of factors. Obviously, these things are all holistic. I think this is gonna my kind of view on where the U.S. economy is right now is it's kind of when Ireland started to get the infusions of outside money via the European Union, and so like you had the Celtic Tiger, like how there's the Southeast Asian tiger economies like Malaysia and Vietnam, right? But this one was in Europe, which was generally been trending downward post-war. It's all relative, of course, what we mean by that. Um, but like within this period of sustained growth, because its investments paying off as they were pouring into Ireland, a property bubble developed because it's the tulip mania thing, or it's the whole idea of like buy something now that I know I could sell for more later, except you bought it on credit and now the bill is due, and now what do you do? And it's like it's like the landlords who are shaking down their tenants for rent money because they didn't buy the house outright. They like got a mortgage, and they're like, "Oh, this is kind of a bad deal. This is a bad interest rate I'm looking at." But you know what? I'll just pass it on to the renter. He'll take care of it for me because I own the land. And then landlords wonder why nobody likes them. Even Adam Smith doesn't like landlords. I think I've talked about that before. If you've ever read Wealth of Nations, he refers to landlords as parasites. Yeah, people are waiting for the next draft. El Paso Werewolf Hunters with economics degrees. Well, I do teach economics. I have for years at this point. But it's tough. It is tough. Man, if I had a nickel for every time I was trying to tell some class, like, some economics class or government class, I'm gonna be like, these are the patterns, this is the way it works, this is what's gonna happen next. And they're like, nah. I'm like, well, okay. Well, go ahead and do it. I'll be right this time next year. And sure enough. But yeah, if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd go get some silver. Oh, but that's what I'm saying. It's all greed. It's all. I think a lot of it. We're in a psychological. It's a psychological thing that's going on, and a lot of it is it's what it's always been. It's the debit cards, not the debit cards, the credit cards. Actually, it's the credit cards. It's crypto being an accelerated version of it. It's the invisible money. Everybody is over leveraging, getting stuff on margin, and at some point, cash has to go into somebody's hand. And I think what we're starting to see is, okay, so we were able to get a win in there. Having said that, the Taiki shuttle doesn't seem to be getting the job done, so we're gonna try something else here. Kurin is not gonna. No, I don't want to use vodka. We could try our own Bakushin. Bakushin on this. Squeaky. Ooh, no. We could throw our own Ogiri Cap in here. Ogiri Cap late. Yeah, can't get worse, right? But here's how I feel about market crashes. It's obviously there's people who, they put their trust in a hedge fund, they put, something. There's people who are perfectly innocent who can end up getting screwed by the fortunes of the market. You have to always remember the market is a casino. Yeah, what's retirement? I would just say this is the bottom line when it comes to the stock market. You could go out and Fuck even the S&P 500, which is the bread and butter of investing. Like, you just do the S&P 500, the money pile is waiting for you when you turn 60, right? Well, technically a little earlier than that, but just do that and you're good. But you don't even need to do that. I think, when you're American, you say you do that because it's like a patriotic thing, right? You want to invest in your country's people, just like other countries want to invest in their own country's people, generally speaking. But you could go out and get a total market fund. Like, I'll just look up anyone right now. Total stock market index fund. You can pick any of them. And I'm talking about the ones that it's like, we cover 98.9% of the entire world. Like, you're getting stock in freaking, an ice cream shop in Madagascar, right? Okay, so like I'm just looking up a random one. Okay, VTSAX, yeah. The Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund Admiral shares. Allegedly a 4 on the risk scale. Year-to-date returns are already at 14%, and we just had a little, like, our second crash of the year, too. But let's see. I'm on Vanguard's website, the other thing, by the way. So, like, total return, going backwards last several years, 23%, 26%. Then there was a bad 2022, so that was a minus 19%. Before that, plus 25%. Before that, plus 20%. Before that, plus 30%. So it's like consistently upward. Like, and that's just okay. So that's Vanguard's. Let's look at Fidelity's. The FXKAX. Where is this? What website am I? Okay, I'm on the Fidelity website. Yeah. Okay, no, I'm trying to look at hypothetical growth. Okay, but yeah, year to date plus 12%. That's actually a little bit under the S&P average. But the whole point is that, like, when you're investing in the entire world, you're basically investing in. It's like you're investing in all of humanity, and so like, it's like It's the definition of diversified. You literally own every single stock on the market, and so, just looking at a random one. It's like when you're having a good year, you're going up 23%, 26%. When you have a bad, like the worst year, it looks like in the last 15 years was a minus 19%. But you're supposed to hold those anyway over time, and you're diversified in other areas, right? You're not living and dying by that, right? But it's gonna go up. It's gonna go way over 10%. But these bubbles, they gotta happen, and when they're not small, they can become big. And there's just too much, like, just get your index fund and walk away for 10 years, right? That's how you do it. Anything beyond that is just ambition and greed. But just be aware you're doing it. And you'll probably be better at it. And plus, when you're doing total market indexes, you're basically immune to all the little shutters that stupid CEOs laundering money and making other stuff disappear and whatnot. There's always some of them who end up not paying their bills, so they gotta get shuttered. But you invested in everybody, so you're still fine. I think I just avoid the gamble. Yeah, exactly. You can do that too. Yeah. Got the wedding air groove out there. Not a good poker face. Yeah. Yeah. But and ultimately it is all psychological. It's all know thyself, right? Like me, I'm the kind of guy, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I like to think I have impulse control. Like, I'm somebody who will get really, really nice beer. Like, anybody who's watched the channel over the years knows I'm a beer geek. And I'll set it aside for special occasions. And then as far as I'm concerned, I don't have that beer until that special occasion has arrived. So there might be nights where I'm like, oh, I want a beer. Like, oh, shoot, I don't have any, though. Even though I might have a special one I set aside. I'm like, well, I'm just not going to drink then, because that's for its own occasion. And I think that that's important, because these days it's easier than ever to throw your money around digitally. That's why actually just this week, I had this moment where I was going to go spend some money on something, a decent amount of it, so I pulled out the cash of how much I needed, and then I ended up having to give some to somebody. So I had less than I thought when I went to go buy this thing. And they were saying, I'll just split up your card. And I went, you know what, I'm going to be back here in a couple days. So let me go, I'll just get the cash in between now and then do it then. But it makes you much more conscious of things when you use cash. But yeah, I've never been one of those people, like, you hear about the ways to de-incentivize using cards. One technique I've never personally used, but I've heard about, is if you get a credit card for emergencies, right? But then what you do is you put it in a Ziploc bag, fill it full of water, and close the Ziploc bag, of course, and then you throw it in the freezer. So anytime, it's like, it becomes like a break glass in case of. So it's like, oh, you're going to pull out your credit card. It better be because it is an actual emergency. So it's that psychological game of the difference between you just reach into your pocket, pull out a credit card, and rack yourself up a little debt, and having to, like, okay, I got this hunk of ice, I need to throw it on the floor or pull out a hammer. Like, whatever works, right? Really? I know she's late surgeon, but boy, she's far back. Never heard of doing that to the card. Do they still work? I don't know. Like, that's why I've never done it. That's one of the reasons. Because it's like, aren't you getting it all wet, and then the ice's impact is, like, yeah, it doesn't seem like a good idea. Especially, like, yeah, with the strip or the chip or the tap or whatever. But I guess that would also be part of the idea, and if it doesn't work, well, then I guess it doesn't work. Oh no, you couldn't use your credit card. You couldn't rack up a little more debt. Come on, bourbon! Oh no, here comes vodka. Yeah, she's on her cut and drive bullshit. Oh, a little acceleration. I don't need the acceleration, I think I need the velocity there. I don't think the power is there. Oh no, bourbon's gonna get like third place. Oh, don't tell me. Okay, I thought. Wait, did she? Do we get fourth with her? That's a moment to pull out the beer. Yeah, it's like whatever you're going to go, whatever stupid bullshit you use that credit for, just pull out a beer. Hey, I was hanging out with some friends at some point this year, and then we ended up spending money out at a restaurant that was a little more than I normally would have paid, but I was kind of okay with it because what I had planned for the night was going to cost more money instead of being with them. So it's like, oh, you know what? I'm still under budget. But it's pure greed out there, folks. It is Roaring 20 style. You got freaking, your waitress has more money invested in her friggin' Pandora bracelet on her wrist than half of America's got in their bank account. They want higher tips. Gary Cap is so far back. Double vodkas. I wonder if their cut and drives trigger each other. Look at them in just perfect unison. Hup, 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 hup. Yeah, we're gonna go down to the pub, have a drink till this whole thing blows over. That's really how you gotta feel about the economy. I'm telling y'all. Just doing, yeah, just do total market, make it easy. Do S&P if you're feeling frisky, and it's basically as safe as it gets. Because you're betting on the system, not the individual businesses. I don't know this one's name. I know this is one of the new Umas. Because I ain't rolling. I ain't rolling! I'm definitely not rolling for freaking Summer Marzinski. I actually really don't like her outfit. I think like if she maybe had like a skirt wrap thing, that'd be better, but it's like she's freaking running in a thong pretty much, you know? Little too goonery for me. No thank you. Not when I could be getting Christmas of getting capped. Probably not. Well, like, we'll see how we're doing on carrots, at that time. Any time now. Any freaking time now. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, final race. Here we go. Hmm. Hmm. Twins. Oh yeah, the Marusitsky twists. Yeah, it does always feel a little weird. Look at like yeah, double vodka, double Ogiri, double Medrzinski, double go first. And the Grass Wonder. The Grass Wonder people, quiet but always around. They're like it's big house Hufflepuff energy, right? Dang. My team sucks! It's like I don't have a lot of good support cards or anything. I don't have an A rank. I only barely got my first 3-star. Oh, yeah! Well, technically, it's more than a 3-star. Let's actually go show that. So, yeah, as you can see, my team really stunk up the place. Let's move on and not talk about it. Oh, yeah, good. At least we got some carrots. 15, hooray. Okay. So, what we're going to do now is let me show you guys my wait, where is it? Where is she? My 3-star bourbon. 3-star stamina bourbon. I don't remember which one she is. Power. No. No, where is she? This one. Yes, cool. So This Mihono bourbon got the S speed, BAE and then a C plus wit, not bad. We did manage to roll the 3-star stamina, and there's also so she's a 6 stamina star because the grandparent is a Marozinski who had that. Also has a good front runner, good long. Like it worked out nicely. That's what we needed to, just make a good bourbon. Carrots for winter during a recession. I think it's, you know what? Look, I think Morgan Stanley are the ones playing this right. I think, but I kind of generally think they have good philosophy. They're not going crazy. It's freaking like the slow way. Look, remember what Stilgar said. The slow way is the safe way. Morgan Stanley pissed a lot of people off recently because they said people's portfolios should be 20% gold. Presumably after they had invested quite a bit in it themselves. I think when we look back at this period, there might be a serious argument to be made that we've kind of been in a sort of continuous recession, strangely, since 2020. I think 2020 is going to be remembered as part of a marker or a larger trend where the larger trend is just computerization in general. I mean, like, the dot-com bubble was 25 years ago, right? And computers ain't exactly gone anywhere. They're getting to be more of them. And so, like, whenever you hear AI, you just need to remember it's like a continuation of the computerization and digitization, globalization processes. And remember, we were told this was going to happen. Or warned, is maybe what I should say. Didn't get the Triple Crown with that bourbon, by the way. Unfortunately. You know what? Actually, I want to kind of wait. Let me show you all her epitaphs she had, though. I liked Bronze Collector because, you don't see it often. But yeah, we got the Divine Speed, which I always like, and she's doubled up on Satsuki Spirit. It was kind of a rough run, though. Maybe AI crashes it. Yeah, I mean, like, at this point, there's, like, automated bots constantly exchanging and moving, and, yeah. It just takes one little ripple. What started the Great Depression? Nobody even talks about it. Like, oh, wait, who was the one who, like, there was too big of a cash out, and that started it. And the reason, like, we don't talk about it is because the idea is that it was something that was inherent in the system that was going to happen. And then what is the specific incident ends up kind of just being ephemera. And during the Great Depression, there was the dead cat bounce, right? Prices sank, people bought the dip. There were huge trading days after Black Friday. Or Black Monday. Wait, getting all my Kaiser and all that mixed up, but and it's the big firms will, I mean, they buy, and you buy the dip, right? You buy the dip. It's like Coca-Cola's dropping. Is that because Coca-Cola's going to be ruined? Or is that because people are cashing out because they're strained by something else? Oh, clear's in my mind. She's so funny. Okay, well, anyway, our team sucked. That sucked. I'm going to try to next stream. I'm not sure, actually. Perhaps Wednesday, be in the morning. Weekday morning, not ideal. I'm not sure, but, like, by Friday night, I should be able to give you guys a more solid date on the last date. So, thank you very much for joining me. I'm Conquering Horse Games right now. And, yeah, just put your money into fun and don't think about it. Go to work. Oh, hi and bye, Wilson. Take